Silence isn't weakness, it's power. In a world full of noise, silence speaks louder than words. It unsettles people who expect a reaction. It confuses those who try to manipulate you. And it protects your dignity when others try to break it. The Stoics understood this deeply. Real strength isn't about begging for attention, chasing approval, or justifying yourself endlessly. It's about standing firm, calm, and letting your silence do the talking. Today, let's explore 6 timeless Stoic lessons on silence and why it can be your greatest superpower. Stay with me until the end, because once you see silence for what it really is, you'll realize it's not emptiness. It's invisible armor that makes you untouchable. Silence earns more respect than words. Notice how the loudest person in the room rarely commands true respect, but the one who stays calm and silent often does. Silence in the face of provocation is real strength. Words are cheap. Silence is costly. The Stoics taught that dignity comes from self-control, and silence is the highest form of control. Shouting shows insecurity. Over-explaining shows weakness. Begging shows desperation. But silence? Silence proves you know your worth. Respect isn't demanded, it naturally gravitates to those who carry themselves with quiet authority. Stop chasing. Let what's yours find you. Chasing people, opportunities, or validation is a sign of doubt. It drains your energy, lowers your standards, and makes you dependent on others. The Stoics rejected this. They knew that what is truly meant for you will come without desperate pursuit. If you're forcing it, it probably isn't for you. What belongs to you aligns naturally. Stillness is power. Stand firm in who you are and let life deliver at the right time. Never beg. Your self-worth speaks louder. The moment you beg for love, respect, or approval, you hand away your dignity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your worth is in your own mind. Don't hand it away." People don't admire begging. They admire presence. The less you ask, the more respect you gain. True strength is in knowing your worth and never lowering yourself to prove it. Don't explain, let your actions speak. The more you explain yourself, the weaker you appear. Explanations feed doubt, not confidence. The Stoics refused to defend every choice. They knew power isn't in justifying, it's in living your truth. Your path doesn't need defending. It needs walking. Stop arguing. Stop justifying. Let your actions be your proof. Those who believe will see it. Those who doubt will doubt anyway. Silence reveals the truth about others. When you stop chasing, begging, or defending, you start to see people for who they really are. Those who value you will step closer without being asked. Those who never did will fade away. Silence works like a filter. It separates the genuine from the fake. It shows you who's patient, who's dishonest, and who's truly loyal. You don't need to force clarity. Silence reveals it. Silence is your fortress. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be like the rock against which the waves crash unmoved." Silence is that rock. Words can be twisted. Arguments can be used against you, but silence cannot be manipulated. It's discipline. It's control. When you stay silent, you set the pace. You deny others the reaction they crave. And in that moment, you hold the power. Silence builds mystery, authority, and calm. It protects your peace while exposing the truth in others. It isn't weakness, it's mastery. Silence is more than the absence of words. Its presence, power, and self-mastery. It protects your energy. It commands respect. It reveals truth. It's the crown you wear, the shield that guards you, and the superpower that makes you untouchable. Even when storms rage, the mountain stands unmoved. In your silence lies that same strength. Choose not to fight with words, but to conquer with presence. Let silence be your crown.